Hello my friends and welcome. I'm your gracious host, Caspian Montgomery. First and foremost I would like to say, free the whole world boss, Addi the Innocent, the teacher, or as I like to call him, Mr. Palmer. This man is the greatest. I will prove it to you, and my whole purpose in life now is to free Addi the Innocent, so I'm going to broaden the world's horizon and explain in proper English terms what my comrade Vybz Kartel is saying, in hopes of bringing his audience to a level that is deserved.
Addi teacher
and a spy.
Every man grab a girl,
And every girl grab a man.
man to man, girl to girl, that's wrong.
Condemn.
Let me start with a footnote. This song came out in, I believe, 2008. Please do not quote me. And this song was banned on the island of Jamaica, but that did not stop its popularity, and it rose to the top. And this was the first crossover song that reached America for Vybz Kartel, which is sad because I wish that all of his songs hit America. This is Romping Shop, and I would like to explain the beginning because he starts off with a meteor that crashes into planet Earth, and that is: every man grab a girl, and every girl grab a man. Man to man dancing, and girl to girl dancing. That 'tis wrong. Spice, which is the woman in this video, then says, condemn. Powerful, homophobic, yet normal to the island, and quite a song regardless.
Me cocky longer than me night. Tell me what you like. You want me try, or you want to ride it like a bike?
Well, you have to ram it hard, the cocky no for life. Damage it for spite, not because me pussy tight.
Bear with me as I try to translate. First he says, hey, my penis is longer than my knife. And I suppose that everyone carries a knife in Jamaica because it might be dangerous in the city of Kingston. Then he says, tell me, what do you like? Asking the woman. It gets very deep. He says, do you want me to try, or do you want to ride it like a bike? That means, do you want me to be on top? Missionary, I suppose. Or do you want to get on and ride me, as they say in the streets? Then she says, well, you have to ram it in hard. Ram the penis in my vagina when we fornicate vigorously. Because it's very deep on Spice's part here. She says that the penis does not lie. So, damage my pussy, meaning give me a little bit of pain, pleasure, for spite. Not because my vagina is very taut, meaning she is fit and probably does kegels. Let's continue, class.
Come and put it on the left, can you take it on the right?
My nipple them a ripe, send it up in a me try.
White titty appetite, every nipple get a bite.
My man a figure seat me and him a figure fight.
Side note, Vybz Kartel was the first person to make combination songs really pop, and everyone else followed in suit. Now let's get back to the lyrics. Wow, this one deserves a demonstration. First he says, so me put it upon the left, and then she is instructed to take it upon the right. So the right and the left side, it's going horizontal. She says, my nipples are ripe, set it up in my tribe, and that is something that I do not know, and I need a Jamaican in the comment section to please explain to me in detail what that does mean. Then he says, I have a bite-it appetite. Every nipple gets a bite. She says, my man is going to see it, and me and him are going to get in a fight. Think of that. She's cheating. He is mocking her. This is very explicit, but very melodic at the same time, very captivating, very original. Continue, sir.
Call me off the wine pon the cocky like this. Cartel spin me like a satellite dish.
Deal with your breast like because she Irish. Spice, I never love a pussy like this.
You are my mister.
You are my miss.
Kill me with the cocky.
Kill me with the tightness. And when you are go whisper something like this,
I can't stop fucking you.
We have reached the glorious hook. Let's jump right into it. She says, because I have to whine, which is a sort of a twirl and a movement of her hips upon the penis, just like this. You could probably visualize it. And then she says, Vybz Kartel, please spin me like a satellite dish, which is probably a porn star move. He then replies, deal with your breasts like I'm fighting the Irish. Spice, I've never loved a vagina like this. She says in reply, you are my mister. He replies, you are my miss. She says, kill me with your penis. He says, kill me with the tightness of your vagina hole. And then they both say together, and when you come, please whisper in my ear something like this. I cannot stop fucking you.
cocky no play. Me we broke your back when you coming on the romping shot.
Me we quint it up 2 times and pop your cock.
When you coming on the romping shot. Me we make you run out of me house in a half a frock. When you coming on the romping shot.
I can live a ride on it and give you a heart attack.
When you coming on the romping shot.
It is about to get very dirty. He says, my penis does not play games. It will break your back in half, in the good way, not the bad way. When you're coming into my romping shop, which is my bedroom of love, I believe, as I picture it, she says she will quint it up 2 times and then pop your cock, which is, I'm sure, a little cheek action of one cheek popping onto the penis. Then she says, when we're coming back into the romping shop, and then he says, I will make you run out of my house in half of a dress, because he will rip the other half of the dress and dispose of it, which she can no longer retrieve it. When you're coming in my romping shop. And then she asks him the good question. Has a girl ever rode upon your penis and gave you a heart attack when you came into the romping shop? Insightful. Genius. Welcome to the world of Vybz Kartel.
Spice, are you me love? You know if you do your stuff. Your pussy buff, plus it squeeze like a handcuff.
Cartel, are you me love? See them me cock it up for your ramp proof till me belly cramp up.
I'm so happy that you're still with me. We have now reached verse 2, which is the final verse. Let's jump right into it. Addi The Innocent, or as I like to call him, the teacher, says to Spice, he confesses, you are my love. You know how to do the stuff. That's everything she knows how to do in the bedroom. He says that your pussy is buff, which means it's very strong, which means it's fit, which means the Kegels. We're back to the Kegels. Okay, which I've learned about. Please Google it if you don't know what it is. Plus it's squeezed like a handcuff, which is very tight. If you've ever been in handcuffs, they are very tight. I went to a training drill where we trained to arrest perpetrators in our neighborhood, and we put the handcuffs on. It's very tight, it's very uncomfortable. I do not suggest you do it. And then she says, Kartel, you are my love. They're confessing their love to each other. She says, she watches, she likes to watch them get hard. It's very hard for me to say that, but I don't like to be that explicit. And then, get into her belly hurts. Belly cramps from being inside. I might not know that sensation because I'm average around 3 inches erect, which I believe is average. It's that poetry. It's Bob Dylan, it's Michael Jackson, it's Mike Tyson. It is it's poetry in motion. It is it's Addi The Innocent.
The climax begun, be a sweater roll, me tight spy, me feel like me a come.
Me nah let you go, so don't let me down. My 2 phone a ring, I'm not answer none.
I'm internally indebted to the people that are still watching my video. We have made it to the end of the second and final verse. I will try to make it as quick as possible. They get quiet because they're about to climax. He says pure sweat will run. The pure is just something in Jamaica that they put in front of a lot of words. So I could basically take that word out and just say sweat will happen. They are hot. And then he says, hold me tight, Spice, which we all know is his lover. And he says he feels like he's about to ejaculate. She says, I will not let you go, so please do not let me down. My 2 phones are ringing, and I will not answer one or none of them. And that is the end of the song, because it goes back to the glorious hook. I have been a Vybz Kartel I've been porn the Gaza for a decade plus. Please let me know if you like this in the comment section, because I would love in my soul to just cover more. I want to free Addi The Innocent. I want to free the teacher. I need your support on this. Please share. Please, let's make him innocent by sharing it around the world. I believe when you break his lyrics down, people will understand his ingenious. He is recognized by Jay-Z and all the others. Please, please, please like, subscribe, comment, and share this. Not for me, Caspian Montgomery, but for Vybz Kartel, Mr. Palmer, free the world boss.